Hello, everybody. I want to give a warm welcome to everyone, students, family, friends, faculty, and staff. We're here to celebrate your achievements over the past few years, whether you are graduating with a bachelor's degree or you're a graduate student who has finished your own project and defended it to those who are now your colleagues. I'm Heather Koopman, chair of this great department. And these fine people you will see are our department's faculty and staff who have taught, mentored, and guided you over the past few years. They all wish to send you congratulations and best wishes moving forward. And here they are.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Everybody. Congratulations. Hello.
Thank you, everybody. In this ceremony, I'm going to say a few words about what today means, and then hopefully provide you with some things to think about as you move forward with your new life beyond UNCW. But first, you need to acknowledge some very important people in your lives, ones that have been supporting you while you've been here at UNCW. I'm talking about three special groups of people: your families, your friends, and the faculty and staff of the Biology and Marine Biology Department. So graduates, please take a minute to acknowledge and thank the extensive support system you've had. A round of applause. Now, I know the road you have traveled has not been easy. A university degree is challenging to begin with. It's supposed to be. We want you to learn, but more importantly, we want you to learn how to think critically, and also to apply what you know to the world around you and the issues that concern you. An academic program should be rigorous, thought-provoking, and require hard work and determination. You are all here today, so you've demonstrated that you can master all of these challenges. And we've had some very challenging times. We're in the midst of a global pandemic that is taking thousands of lives per day. It is costing people their lives, their families, jobs, their health, and taking a toll on the education of all students. There have been very hard issues and circumstances surrounding racial injustice across the country that demand our attention and require change. No matter where you sit on the political spectrum, I think we can all agree that it has been a very complex and divisive year. And for those of you who have been with us for 4 years, we also had the disruption of Hurricane Florence in 2018, turning this university upside down. So yes, it's been hard. Graduates, this is a time of great celebration of your achievements. You're graduating from UNCW. And yet I hear from many of you that you're anxious about what the future holds, anxious about loved ones, and anxious about our world. But that's okay. I'm here today to tell you that it's okay to feel a mix of emotions right now. You're right to be proud of what you've done. And you're right if you're concerned about what's coming next. You're emerging into a world that we have not seen before, and in fact, that world is still being defined. So with all of this, I was struggling to come up with some words that would be inspiring for you, not just a platitude or a placebo, telling you with pomp and circumstance and these silly academic regalia outfits that everything's rosy, because those of you who know me know that I'd rather be honest. But it occurred to me while I was thinking about this that inspiration can be found in different places. Think of yourselves, for example. Because of the constraints and challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, educational institutions everywhere and at all levels had to pivot. This meant that you, as students, were forced to adjust, adapt, and accommodate in order to be successful and to be where you are today. These are valuable life skills that you maybe didn't sign up for, but you have now, and you can carry beyond the classroom. So be proud and be confident that you have these skills safely tucked into your back pocket. And there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Vaccines with effectiveness at 90% or better are being developed, and there's a good chance that they will be distributed starting in the next few months. I hope and I think that we're seeing forward movement on the important work that must be done to address and repair issues of inequality, diversity, and access. And I can attest to that within our own department with certainty. And on a universal scale, quite literally, there's still inspiration. A few weeks ago, we watched SpaceX's Crew Dragon launch from the Kennedy Space Center, heading to the International Space Station with members of the team that named itself, appropriately, I think, Resilience. This event probably didn't get the news coverage it might have in a normal year, because we're in a new normal. But it was very remarkable for several reasons, and I would like you to take note. 1, partnerships. This launch happened because of a partnership between government and the private sector with a shared desire to move forward with space exploration. The International Space Station itself, where they're headed, is just that, international, another partnership. People from different starting points and perspectives all working together. And those 4 people in the Dragon capsule must be partners, relying on each other for this to work. Partnership. 2, diversity. Crew Dragon's resilience team includes a woman, a member of the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, and the first African American to move into the space station as part of a long-haul mission. Diversity. 3, risk for the greater good. There is no doubt that this mission came with significant risk, but everyone on the team was willing to accept that risk and to move the mission and space exploration forward, not just for themselves, but for everyone on the planet. Risk for the greater good. And finally, trust. Those astronauts and all of the members of the SpaceX team and NASA have to trust each member of the team to do their job. This means putting aside feelings and bias about what someone looks like, where they came from, or what their background is, and relying on everyone to do their part to achieve success. Trust. I'm sure you will agree that this is all inspirational, and plus, it's science, right? So yes, life is a risk, but when you have partners and colleagues that you trust and you're successful at what you're doing, it's amazing, and you can change history. So just keep that in perspective. And before I close, let me just say that life is very challenging out there for everyone, and many are having a hard time balancing health, work, family, bills, school for their kids, and worrying about the future. But you, yes, each of you, have it in your power to do something about this. And while I want you to think outside the box and take some risks that you normally wouldn't, I also want you to take away this simple charge that anyone can do. Think about that greater good and do one thing every day that will make life better, or maybe even just easier for someone else. If we all do this, the world can't help but be a better place.
Now, several faculty members will read the names, degrees, accomplishments, and plans for our graduating students, starting with the graduate students and then our bachelor's graduates.
Evangeline Buckland, Master's in Marine Biology. Advisor, Dr. Ray Danner. Thesis title, Overwinter Survival, Site Fidelity and Abundance of Seaside and Saltmarsh Sparrows in Southeastern North Carolina. Awards, the Dr. James F. and Francis B. Parnell Fellowship. Future plans are to continue to work with marsh sparrows as a technician for Mare Lindquist's PhD research. Savannah Lee Johnson. Advisor, Dr. Pierre Lepabic. Thesis title, Developmental Basis of Morphological Evolution in Cichlid Fishes. Awards, magna cum laude. Future plans, accepted into the MAT program at UNCW to get a second master's and to pursue a career in teaching. Carrie Rollins, Master's in Marine Biology. Advisor, Dr. Ann Pamst. Thesis title, Comparative Morphology of the Spinal Cord and Associated Vasculature in Shallow versus Deep Diving Cetaceans. Awards, Best Graduate Student Poster Presentation at the 2019 Southeast and Mid-Atlantic Marine Mammals Symposium. Future plans, to pursue a career in marine mammal stranding response and continue morphological research.
John Merton Abnett, BS Marine Biology with Marine Conservation Option. Gabrielle Jean Aker, BS Biology. Gabriela C. Alcala Garcia, BS Biology with a minor in Forensic Science. Future plans, we'll be working at a clinic back home for the meantime until I can find work opportunities in the forensic field or in a lab. Lauren Camille Allen, BS Biology. Kelly Renee Allison, BS Biology with Terrestrial and Freshwater Conservation Option, with a minor in Creative Writing. Jocelyn L. Alvey, BS Biology. Did an internship at the Jacksonville Medical Center, and future plans accepted into the traditional program for the Doctor of Optometry degree at Pennsylvania College of Optometry at Salus University, class of 2025. Ida Anwari, BS Biology with a minor in Chemistry. Natalie Atkins, BS Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option. Casey Barker, BS Biology with a minor in Chemistry. Sarah Barr, BS Biology with a minor in Chemistry. Sarah did a DIS with Dr. Jesse Jarvis and Dr. Wendy Strangeman, studying metabolomics of the seagrass Zosteria in response to a changing climate. Sarah studied abroad in Samara, Costa Rica to study Spanish. And for future plans, currently enrolled in the Pharmaceutical Chemistry Master's Program at UNCW.
Samuel Becker, BS in Marine Biology. Sandra Dawn Bennett, BS in Biology and a minor in Chemistry. They performed a DIS with Dr. Kevin Kaiser, investigating antibiotic discovery. Their future plans are to attend graduate school for biology with a focus on microbiology. Stacy Bernal Veliquez, major with a BS in biology and a minor in Spanish. Mitchell Carson Beverly, a BS in marine biology. Whitney Preston Boss, a BS in marine biology with marine conservation option, with a minor in sustainability. Fiona Braxton, a BS in marine biology and environmental science with biological option. Tessa Leah Brendel, with a BA in biology. Charles Hunter Buchanan, a BS in marine biology. Diana Grace Capra, a BS in biology. Hannah Ruby Carter, a BS in biology and a minor in chemistry. They performed an internship at Kempter Holistic Dentistry in Concord, North Carolina. Their future plans are to attend dental school.
Kelsey Naomi Cave, Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Business. Aiden Sharon, Bachelor of Science in Biology with the Terrestrial and Conservation option, with a minor in Geospatial Technologies. Tara Clancy, Bachelor of Science in Marine Biology, did a DIS with Dr. Ray Danner called Overwintering Habitat of the Salt Marsh and Seaside Sparrow. Did a DIS with Dr. Art Frampton called Identifying HV5 in Wild Sea Turtle Blood. Did a DIS with Dr. Ryan Rhodes called Sea Turtle Microbiomes and the Effects of Heavy Metals. And did an honors thesis DIS with Dr. Patrick Irwin called Cloacal Microbiomes of Wild Sea Turtles off the North Carolina coast. Did a Hollingsworth Scholarship internship in Beaufort, North Carolina. And upon graduation is planning to work with NOAA in Beaufort to create a new sea turtle health diagnostic tool using near infrared spectroscopy. Is also planning to attend graduate school for a PhD focusing on sea turtle microbiomes. Madison Renee Clark, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Alex Crook, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Did a DIS with Dr. Carolina Priester and Dr. Julia Buck called a newly discovered didymozoid trematode infecting the gill of its first intermediate host, the bay scallop. Did a study abroad in Peru and in Panama with the Global Medical Training Organization to provide medical relief to South American communities in need. Plans to attend medical school and pursue orthopedics. Rena Aria Dance, Bachelor of Science in Biology with minors in both chemistry and neuroscience. Did an internship at the Catino Eye Care in Wilmington, North Carolina. Did study abroad in Southern Italy and plans to either attend medical school or optometry school. Annika de Alba Schmidt, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Isabel Di Filippo, Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in chemistry. Did a DIS with Dr. Jean Avery in the chemistry department. Casey Jane Denson, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Sierra Nicole DiPilato, Bachelor of Science in Biology and a minor in neuroscience.
Tabitha Doran, BS in Biology, future plans to be a pharmaceutical sales representative. Autumn Rose Ellis, BA in Biology, minor in Chemistry. Jacqueline Fisher, BS in Biology with Terrestrial and Freshwater Conservation, and Environmental Science with Environmental Conservation. Taylor Marie Fogel, BS Marine Biology, minor Forensic Science. Elena Catherine Forbes, BS in Biology, minor in Clinical Research. Genevieve Teresa Foster, BS in Biology with Terrestrial and Freshwater Conservation, minor in Chemistry. Emily K. Fuller, BS in Biology. Scott David Gruss, BS in Marine Biology. Rocio Gutierrez, BS in Biology with a minor in Psychology. Future plans to attend medical school. Michaela Marie Hagens, BS in Biology, minor in Chemistry. Congratulations to you Seahawks. Good luck.
Tori Alexis Haith, BA Biology. Ariel Midnight Hall, BS Biology. Avery Hedrick, BA Biology. Noah Harper Heath, BS Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option and a minor in Information Technology. Kelly Megan Hyman, BS Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option and a minor in Spanish. Taylor Lynn Henderson, BS Marine Biology with a minor in Environmental Studies. Leah Evelyn Hernandez, BS Marine Biology with a minor in Neuroscience. Daniel Hilton, BS Biology with minors in both Neuroscience and Psychology. Sydney Ann Hines, BS Biology with a minor in Chemistry. Rebecca Lynn Height, BS Biology with a minor in Clinical Research. Congratulations, everybody.
Jordan Marie Hoffman, BS in Marine Biology with a Marine Conservation option. Jordan had an internship in coral reef ecology class with Dr. Fogarty in 2020 and also marine conservation internship with Reach Out Volunteers in 2017. Jordan also studied abroad at Southwater Cay in Belize in 2020 and Koh Rong, Cambodia in 2017. Michael Haran, BS in Biology and Environmental Science with a biological option, a minor in Spanish. Michael interned with the blueberry breeding program at North Carolina State University Horticultural Crops Research Station in Castle Hayne, and also was a project management intern at Cape Fear Solar Systems in Wilmington, North Carolina. Jessica Jacobs, BS in Biology. Emery Asher Jessup, BS in Marine Biology. Lillian Knuth, BS in Marine Biology. Lillian had a DIS with Dr. Michael Tift, titled The Endogenous Carbon Monoxide in the Tissues of Marine Mammals. Future plans for Lillian include to continue to work towards personal and professional goals, both through future education and career choices. Samantha Kirsting Shadek, BS in Biology, a minor in Forensic Science. Samantha interned with the raptor caretaker at the Cape Fear Raptor Center in Rocky Point, North Carolina. Future plans, she will strive to work as a part-time death investigator while volunteering at a nearby hospital. In the future, she plans to continue her education by attending medical school and working towards a career in forensic pathology. Sophia Arian King, BS in Biology. Gabrielle Renee Kinney, BS in Marine Biology. Gabrielle did a DIS with Hazel Needham at the University of Waikato in New Zealand, titled The Agricultural-Induced Eutrophication Gradient Affecting the Endemic New Zealand Cockle in the Little Waihi Estuary. Gabrielle also had an internship with the Coastal Education and Outreach Group with North Carolina Coastal Federation, studied abroad at the University of Waikato in New Zealand. Future plans, Gabrielle plans to obtain a master's degree in marine conservation at the Virginia Institute of Marine Science and aspires to help bring up a new generation of conservational activists with mindfulness and passion for protecting the earth we live on. You go, Gabrielle. Valerie Kramer, BS in Biology. Nicholas LaFauci, BS in Biology. Future plans for Nicholas includes going into ecosystem research, ecological science, and fieldwork. Brianna Landino, BS in Biology, minor in clinical research. Brianna had a DIS with Dr. Siriwardana titled Protein Interaction and Expression Between NFY and QQS in Arabidopsis thaliana. Brianna also had an internship. She was a lab intern at Alchemy in Wilmington, North Carolina, and her future plans include to be a geneticist and study pharmaceuticals and epigenomics.
Catherine Brielle Lee, BA in Biology, minor in Forensic Science. Daniel Young Lim, BS in Marine Biology and Environmental Science with Biological option. Nicholas Andrew Mashkut, BS in Biology. Taylor Marquette, BS in Biology. Kendall Mashburn, BS in Biology. Priscilla Isabel Matai, BS in Marine Biology. Natalie K. McDonald, BS in Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option and Environmental Science with Biological option. Mackenzie Reese McFarland, BS in Biology, minor in Forensic Science. Yassine Mirmozafari, BS in Biology and BS in Public Health with preclinical option, minor in Chemistry, DIS with Dr. Grove of the Chemistry Department and volunteer research. Internship, medical intern at Cape Fear Clinic, Wilmington, North Carolina. Study abroad in Marseille, France. Future plans, to become a physician. Ryan J. Monroe, BS in Biology.
Jacob Morrow, BA in Biology. Jacob completed an internship at a country vet clinic in Wilmington, North Carolina. And future plans are to find a good job that I can enjoy going to every day. Samantha E. Mulvey, BS degree in Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option. Samantha completed directed independent study with Dr. Amanda Williard on herpetofauna monitoring. Samantha's future plans: I plan to rescue and rehabilitate sea turtles. I am also interested in pursuing genetic research on modifying temperature-dependent sex in sea turtles. Stephen Myant, BS degree in Biology. minors in chemistry and neuroscience. Stephen's future plans are to take the MCAT and be accepted to medical school. Jaden Eric Nance, BS degree, marine biology. Jacob Tomas Novotny, BS degree in biology with a minor in psychology. Carla Rebecca Ollis, BS degree in biology. Tessa Marie Oswald, BA degree in biology. Aaron Christopher Page, BS degree in biology. Hunter James Phillips, BS degree in biology with a minor in chemistry. Kelsey Alexandra Pierce, BS degree in biology with minors in chemistry and neuroscience.
Kelsey Nicole Pissner, BS in biology and environmental science with environmental conservation option. Ashley Rambo, BS in marine biology and BS in environmental science with biological option. Minor in chemistry. DIS with Dr. Tom Langford. Shark attacks, theories on why they occur, statistics on attacks, and new technologies being used to decrease the likelihood of attacks. Internship at the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Rescue and Rehabilitation Center in Surf City, North Carolina. Study abroad in Townsville, Australia. Future plans, I hope to receive my master's degree and eventually study the effects of anthropogenic induced stressors on shark behavioral ecology. Christina Pauline Rogers, BS in marine biology, DIS with Dr. Tom Langford, spiny dogfish aging. Internship at the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. Future plans, I'm planning on becoming an environmental consultant and continuing to volunteer in rehabilitation centers. Leanne Schneidereit, BS in biology, minor in neuroscience. Future plans, planning to attend graduate school for biomedical engineering. Jamie Michelle Shea, BS in biology, minor in psychology. Caitlin Sheehan, BS in marine biology with marine conservation option and environmental science with biological option. Minor in nonprofit management and leadership. Internship at the Cape Fear Sierra Club, remote. Future plans to continue my work with a digital marketing company I'm partnered at to allow for ongoing research or ongoing outreach at nonprofit organizations, specifically organizations that are working towards environmental conservation. Jennifer Ann Slade, BS in biology. M. Slater, BS in biology, minor in psychology. DIS with Dr. Melanie Bachmeyer-Lee in the psychology department. Internship at the Center for Pediatric Behavioral Health in the Feeding Disorder Clinic. Future plans, accepting a position at New Hanover Regional Medical Center and hopefully beginning medical school in fall 2021. Renetta Sakaris, BS in marine biology and environmental studies with biological option.
Kinston Olin Spots, Bachelor's of Science in Biology with minors in neuroscience and psychology. Cara Noel Starling, Bachelor of Arts in Biology. Chloe Nicole Sullivan, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Grace Suter, Bachelor of Science in Marine Biology with marine conservation option. Minor in Education Studies. Studied abroad in the Galapagos Islands. Future plans include spending the spring in Wilmington before moving to Texas in the summer. Dylan Samuel Swain, Bachelor's of Science in Biology with a minor in chemistry. Samantha Marie Teague, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Emily Ann Thaxton, Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Chemistry. Heather Trainer, Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Mathematics. Andres Enrique Ventura, Bachelor of Science in Marine Biology with Marine Conservation option. Karen Villa, Bachelor of Science in Biology.
Ariana Camila Villafuerte, BS in Biology with minors in Chemistry and Neuroscience. Rafael Marcus Villoria, BS in Marine Biology with a Marine Conservation option. Bailey Andrew Watts, BS in Biology. Sarah Elise Whitworth, BS in Marine Biology with a study abroad at Korea University in South Korea. Spencer Wild, BS in Biology with minors in Neuroscience and Psychology. Did a study abroad with global medical training in Panama, and future plans are to take spring semester to study for the MCAT and apply to medical school to become a trauma or ER doctor. Maria Wilczek, BS in Biology. Benjamin John Yandel, BS in Biology. Ashton Julia Yanke, BS in Biology. Cynthia Caprice Young, BA in Biology. Rachel Ashley Zino, BS in Biology with minors in Neuroscience and Psychology. Did a DIS with Dr. Kara Yopak entitled The Effects of Elevated Temperature on Peripheral Nervous System Development in Cartilaginous Fishes. Future plans are to attend an MD PhD program and focus in neurology.
And those are our graduates, so let's have a round of applause from everyone. Yay!
Congratulations!
And now, graduates, this really is your day. Remember, even though this ceremony is virtual, your accomplishments and achievements are not. Be proud of who you are and what you've done. We in the department are very proud of you and look forward to telling you that in person when we can. Graduates, good luck, congratulations, and we will see you soon. Yay!
Congratulations, everyone.